This week we will be writing personal narratives. So today I thought we would start off by going over some strategies for generating personal narrative ideas. One thing that we can do is look at turning point moments. So these are like important moments in your life. So a first time that something happened, like the first time you rode a bike, first time you became a sister or an uncle or something like that. One that I was thinking of is the first time I heard that we wouldn't be going back to school this year. Another thing we can do is a last time. So maybe your last day at school, the last time you saw someone, and then a time you realize something important. One time that I'm thinking of is when I realized that my parents would do anything for me. Some other strategies that we can use are thinking of a person who matters to you and listing small moment stories that are connected with them. So one person who is important to me is my mother, and so then I can think about small moment stories connected with her. So maybe a time that we talked on FaceTime, a family dinner that we had together, or even her 40th birthday party, which was a while ago, almost 20 years ago. But I still remember it pretty vividly. The next strategy that we could think about is a strong emotion that we have and listing small moments you felt that emotion with. An emotion I'm thinking of is fear. The first time I saw a scorpion was pretty scary, and so I could talk about that. Another strategy is to think about a place that matters and list small moments that occurred at that place. So an important place to me is South Korea. It's the first time that I taught, and so I'm thinking of the first night that I arrived in South Korea and what that was like for me. And finally, to read the words that another author has written and allow them to spark your own story ideas. So when we are reading, we're always making connections with the text. I've been reading Jackie Haha, and one thing that I've been thinking about as I read it is how different I am from Jackie Haha. Jackie is very outgoing and talks a lot. She's kind of the class clown, and I'm actually the opposite of that. So it reminds me a lot about how shy I was when I was her age. And I can think about the first day of 9th grade and going to a new school and how kind of scary that was because I was so shy and I was so nervous about meeting new people. So those are some ideas that I have for writing. I think for me, my next step, I'm going to be writing about the first time that we heard we wouldn't be going back to school this year. It was something that happened very recently, and I have a lot of strong feelings about it, so I think that it is going to be something that I could write about. So today, please brainstorm ideas that you have and list at least 3 in your Google Doc. Can't wait to see what you come up with.